Unfortunately, these players just too far away from that circle. And even if they try to go in, they've got more teams to deal with. And correct prediction here for Faro, our team that just got the 3 in the previous round, on their way to maybe getting their next 3. The Falcons, in the meantime, though, fighting in the compound here as well for themselves. They're outside the circle, so they have to either figure out a way to get out or to win. But so far, they're not winning, though. Corona on the ground, Peanut been caught as well. It's up to Limit. Limit's the last remaining player. Oh,
GG.
boy, he's still alive. Might be a GG, though. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's definitely a GG. The man's stuck in a 4v1. He's got the AWM, but nowhere to go.
Do they know where he is? Oh, they
LBT's
know.
looking for the finisher.
They know.
It's all about timing now. Hey, Ffws, hell no. Limit jumps on out, but LBT says hello and bye-bye. Out in 8th is Falcons of all teams, and PE Sports looking strong towards the next circle. Doesn't really have to battle many squads to get into the next zone, but they have to be careful with the position Faro holds on to.
Now, just look at the remaining teams. RRQ going to be here with 2 players down. Johnson Mal taking out 18-0.
GG.
RRQ gone. Thanks to EVOS
GG.
opening the door for a couple of our top performing teams to take these points. Faro wanting to grab those points. WAG wanting to grab those points and close that distance between them and RRQ for first place. All of a sudden, that race to first place, the race is on, AJ.
Oh, absolutely. And EVOS, one of the better squads here. But they are getting their numbers thinned down as well. Toda bows out in the 6th spot. Coachil needs to get picked up, but there's the job on his own. Aim God just right behind him, looking for the cover as he recovers. Jump flanking around from the right-hand side with the Trogon being the first player to push on in. Takes a little bit of damage from the ice grenade. Cougar with a backup. With the Mag 7 of all things, but they bring out the Steffi to block out any of the nade damage EVOS could think of throwing at them, and now they stand in the driver's seat.
Woo.
And what a pump by jump. They shut down EVOS.
They shut down EVOS, meaning all these points now could potentially go to Faro. Second place team. RRQ is out of the running. I mean, WAG is another contender, but look how injured this team is. They barely have anyone left. And PE, this is not a team that's competing for first place. So for Faro, all they need to do now is if they can grab all of these eliminations and this Booyah, this is going to catapult them up that leaderboard. And I think the question is, is it enough points to overtake RRQ?
And again, Faro is just playing up against all of the data that they've collected in the competition. This is not a map where they're supposed to be performing, but they are going against all odds. They have got absolute ice in their veins, and Cougar gets tagged up by a nade, but that's not going to stop him just yet. With the inhaler, quickly tops his health right back up, aiming to shut down PE Sports from the opposite side. WAG is hanging on by staying silent in this equation, not wanting to pull attention to themselves.
No, smart play for WAG. Aim for those placements and basically just let Faro and PE Sports settle the score themselves before they potentially go down next. Unless I think Please won. He's been spotted. He's hiding behind the... Yes, he's actually going to have to try and go for the heal. Yeah, I think it's GG there for WAG. I don't see Please One surviving. All right, it's a 4v4 here, AJ. Oh, wait,
LBT gets knocked down before PLS1. What in the world is going on? Lahore. PLS1, PSK turns around, gets the knock. Stolen away by Cougar, but PLS1 still standing. An unbelievable play by WAG's PLS1 to survive, but Faro, from not performing 2 games in Kalahari, next Terra, they make a solid comeback with a back-to-back booyah.
So we had RRQ with the back-to-back. Now Faro with the back-to-back. We need to see what these points are looking like on that leaderboard here. Has Faro managed to catch up to RRQ? And if they haven't, what's the gap? Because now, if no one else is able to get booyahs, let's say RRQ and Faro get the next 2 booyahs, we might have to deal with tiebreakers.
I mean,